Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for our live stream watch-along of Chelsea versus Manchester City. Well, City are a home team anyway in the Champions League. All English final. Sadly, it's not going to be Liverpool this year. But we will be back next year, hopefully competing against the likes of Manchester City. I think this season's Champions League was potentially set up for Liverpool facing City. If we got past Real Madrid and went on, Chelsea played very well in the latter stages of this competition this year. But let me know your thoughts. Who would you like to see win tonight? I think a lot of people will probably want. For me personally, I don't want either of them to win, but if I had to pick one, it'd have to be Chelsea. As much as I've got a couple of Chelsea mates, but I don't really like Chelsea. I don't really like City anyway. I don't really like them both, but if you had to pick one, it'd have to be Chelsea for me. I know a lot of people probably think different, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're not new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. As any fellow fans of football in general, really, but let me know where you'll be watching the footy tonight. Anyway, obviously, as you can see here, this is the lineup for both sides. Manchester City, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Going very much attacking in the final tonight. No holes barred for Pep Guardiola. As you can see, Ederson playing a 4-3-3, John Stones, Diaz, Kyle Walker, Zinchenko, and then Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva in midfield with Riyad Mahrez from the right-hand side, Sterling and a Foden. So obviously playing with the false nine position. I'm really excited to see the likes of Foden and Mason Mount. Yes, they are a very young English talent. We've seen Trent rise to the top of elite football anyway over the last couple of years in Europe, and it's their time to shine. Foden coming through the ranks of Manchester City's academy. Great to see young players prosper, whether or not it's at rival clubs. It's good to see talent really being given a chance. We've seen the likes of Trent, Jamie Carragher, Steven Gerrard as well back in the day. So the opportunity is there for. It's great considering I know both sides have spent a lot of money in recent years, but that's not taken away from the fact that you've got the likes of Mason Mount and Phil Foden really breaking through and really establishing themselves as probably starters in both sides anyway. Let's quickly have a look at Chelsea's. Obviously going with the three at the back, which has seen them get a lot of great results this year. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz and Mason Mount. So be very, very big nights for Timo Werner, similar to when Chelsea signed a certain striker all those years ago, obviously beating Bayern Munich in the final on the penalty shootout. There's a lot of similarities between the year in which I think Conte won City Ad and a load of crazy stats if you want to look into it really. But Chilwell, Jorginho, and N'Golo Kante, as Piliqueta playing down that right-hand flank anyway. Rudiger, Thiago Silva and Reece James. I think it will be playing as Piliqueta centre-back, right centre-back anyway. I think you've got that wrong. And Mendy playing in goal. It's great to see Mendy. Obviously, if you're not aware of Mendy's history, he was very much come through French football very late, really, in terms of football and terms. He was playing in the lower leagues of French division, really, and he established himself as Chelsea's number one. I think he was on the dole as well, if you want to believe all the stories, which is crazy. Obviously, him and N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez and Kante, two very key players in really establishing that great Leicester City side, and obviously they've gone on to reach big heights in European game, both of them in the Champions League final. Evening, Jack. Hi, Helen. Evening, Jack. How's your day going? Not too bad, Helen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're all having a lovely night. So, as I said, Helen, sadly, it's not Liverpool, but obviously we're all fans of football anyway. We love Liverpool Football Club, but if there's any other rival fans, you're welcome to join in anyway, as long as you're being well behaved. Hope you had a lovely night, Helen. Pep using the false nine again tonight. Eamons, yeah, it's very interesting. It's very much. He's very favourable when he was at Barcelona playing the false nine. His City, he's very much adapted that now. It will be interesting. You've seen Foden play from down the right anyway, as you can see there. Sterling it's going to be a big night for Raheem Sterling, because I know he's been getting a lot of criticism. Got a couple of City mates, and he's not had the best season, I think, in terms of he's very capable. As much as we all like to call him a snake, he's performed a bit hit and miss this year. Kevin De Bruyne, you could even say, as much as Kevin De Bruyne is a very talented footballer, he's not really reached the heights this year. But I tell you, if City fans would be very happy if he grabs a goal tonight, and really, but it's a big night for the young players. I'm interested to see if Pep Guardiola, is one thing that has been labelled at him. Tuchel's beaten him twice or 3 times this season in different competition, really. So it's going to be interesting how those two go tactically. Manchester City, if they go all gun-ho, I think it will be a matter of Timo Werner. Massive night, really, for him to try and get on the score sheet. It's going to be a night of Timo Werner. Hopefully, if Chelsea want to win tonight, he's got to take his chances. Can't be. This is why you brought the likes of Timo Werner, Havertz in from the Bundesliga. Big transfers. Havertz, I think when I was watching Tuchel in his pre-match interview, then he talked about Kai Havertz being a very physical presence tonight. So it'll be interesting to say if Chelsea do go a bit more direct. You've got just quickly looking on the benches as well. Where is he? Where is that man? That's that man. Olivier Giroud. He's got a very famous history within every competition in which he plays in. You've seen him against Atletico Madrid have a massive impact. And I think he will have that same desired impact if the game is not swaying in the direction in which Tuchel wants. I think you will see him have a massive impact tonight. Please, the footballing gods, let Chelsea win. Low, fingers crossed. Helen, Sterling is a surprise selection for me. Yeah, I think I was speaking to a couple of me. Hiya, John. How you doing, matey? Thank you for tuning in, Reds. Or if there's any other rival fans, you're very much welcome to come in. And they're just coming out of the tunnel now. Collecting. Look at that Champions League. We've won it 6 times. So that's that. So one club hasn't even won it. But yeah, spot on there, John. How you doing, matey? Hope you had a good night. What have you all had for your scran? I just had chicken and new potatoes. That's what I've just had then. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Sterling, but definitely Eamons. I agree, Eamons. There are reports Pep is selling him in the summer. Very, very interesting. Are there 5 subs still allowed? Very much so, Eamons. I think, as we've seen in Europa League, that's something that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really didn't utilise well. The amount of substitutions in which he was selected. Yeah, you very much. Let's get the scoreboard up in a sec. Yeah, there is 5 substitutions, Eamons. Absolutely spot on there, mate. And yeah, just going, the camera is panning across both sets of teams. I know a lot of players, it's like finals. Finals can go either way. It's like Liverpool. We've been in, well, that Real Madrid final in which we played against him. It was very disappointing. And go on second, everyone. I'm going invisible here. I don't know why my green screen's going like that. But yeah, it's all about what team takes their opportunities in finals. You need that luck, but at the end of the day, it's for what players really do stand up and be counted for, really. Just looking at the Manchester City team lineup now. John Stones, everyone. How's everyone thought about John Stones? Zinchenko, another massive night for, I think where's he from? Is he Ukrainian? I think he is. It's another massive night, especially down if Chelsea do look to isolate down that right-hand side. Tom, how you doing? Evening, Jack La, and all you LFC legends. Tom, as I said, we will be back next year, mate. Massive summer in the transfer window, and I think Jurgen and the lads will. It's under Jurgen Klopp. There's a lot of Champions League and Premier League titles to come, mate. But you've got to respect what both sides have done this season. City, this is what they got brought into. The owners, the biggest target, Pep Guardiola said in the build-up and all the content in which he's done for BT, he said he was getting agitated in the way in which the reporters were asking oh, you've got to win this. This is what City fans probably want the most. You've watched Liverpool in recent years get to these Champions League finals. We lost one under Jurgen Klopp, and obviously we won the other. Timo Werner, yeah. So looking like James is right down that right-hand flank. They've got Havertz. That I can't see Havertz playing out wide. What do you reckon on that team selection, everyone? You've got Mason Mount, Kante, massive knife for Kante. I know he plays for Chelsea, but I absolutely wish Liverpool signed him from Leicester City. That man, you only have to watch the French national team when Pogba plays alongside him. Kante makes Paul Pogba look decent. He does all the legwork for Paul Pogba. Don't get me wrong, Pogba's great going forward, but he's when you're playing alongside, even all of us could play alongside Kante and it'd make us look like a decent midfielder anyway. That man, he's very humble as a footballer, even though he does play for Chelsea, but he drives rounds and then in between a card as well, like a little small forward Mondeo anyway. He's very humble, absolute legend of a player anyway. Obviously, the player's just taking the knee at the minute. Let me see, paying the respects. And City are kicking off here. Come on, ref. And we are underway. De Bruyne switching it down. A quick diagonal. We were talking about Chelsea being quite direct, really, but nerves are very big as well. City, instant press, straight from the off, as you would expect from the amount of attacking players that City have gotten with tonight, really. But yeah, if you are enjoying the show, everyone, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop that like button as well, and really just help the algorithm and the videos and the content, really. Really do appreciate your support as well. And if you're not a Liverpool fan or you're just a fellow football fan in general, you're very welcome in here tonight. But yeah, let's get to all your comments. Evening, Tom. Fans might make a difference tonight for the players, give them the extra boost on both sides. Spot on name, and it's great to see the fans back in anyway. They're the lifeblood of football anyway. Whoever wins tonight, Jack, just remember they're only minding if it was this year. Spot on there, so definitely agree with that. Minute in, I haven't really missed much. Are you expecting City to get the tone of the game, controlling the areas pitch, or do you see a power game with both cancelling each other out? It'd be interesting, Helen, as we said at the top of the show, didn't we? Tuchel, he has got a number on Pep Guardiola this season. I think he's won him a couple of times, so very intriguing tactical battle. City have gone a bit more all gun-ho in terms of their approach, and that's a foul by Gundogan on Jorginho. It's a big night for the Italian anyway, and he's not really hit the heights in which he showed under Sarri at Napoli anyway. So will he control the game? I think Chelsea be very much looking to the Italian, really just get on the ball, control the tempo, especially when you got so much technical ability within that Manchester City side. Players that can control the ball and really not lose. Timo's through down the right-hand side here. Can he keep it in? He's one-on-one with Diaz. He's done well to cut it back. He's trying to look up. And it's a throw in deep in Manchester City's half down. Zinchenko's left. There was an opportunity there for Chelsea. Timo got one-on-one with Diaz, I think that's what Chelsea were trying to do, isolate and very much stretch this Manchester City backline. Diaz, he's a very quick player, but I think this season in the Champions League and even in the Prem, I don't think teams have very much got at him. He's performed very well. Obviously, you will be getting, I think, more or less player of the year for Manchester City and obviously the Premier League. Man City have given away a free kick. It would look like they were in there, but Jorginho was fouled in the build-up. Live, hey Jack, MTG Gaming, how you doing, matey? Thank you very much for dropping in. Really do appreciate every single one of you for dropping a like as well on the content. Hope you're doing not too bad, mate. What have you been up to? Let me know. Who do you reckon will win? Who are you gunning for? For me, it's Chelsea tonight, but end of the day, respect whoever wins it. Just call it a draw, so neither of the teams win. Spot on there, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, matey. And that's a ball collected by Edison. Very calm under possession. Havertz going down that left-hand flank. Done very well. Cannoned off Diaz's left-hand thigh. And Diaz just giving them thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. They say it was all good. But yeah. Oh, 1 second. But yeah, 4 minutes gone here as well. Very much a stalemate, as Helen was speaking before. No team really, apart from Chelsea, just then getting in to the Manchester City box. But as MDKS Gamer was saying there, if only Champions League finals could just end in draws and no one wins the finals. But what's everyone think of the Champions League away goal ruling? Obviously changing it. Classic UEFA. We've just come off the back of having the Super League nonsense, and then UEFA changing the potential ruling of away goals in European competitions. For me, it just takes away from the excitement, really. I don't think you have the comebacks in which Liverpool have had recently, and other great European teams within Europe over the last 20 years, really. It should count for the away goals, but when it goes into extra time, I think that's when the goal should really just count for 1 goal apiece. Obviously, Liverpool being knocked out on away goals against Atletico Madrid, that was just a mad game of footy, but I'll just keep it as it is, really. Adds to the spectacle in which Champions League is. The whole point, if you get an away goal, it really brings out the home teams really having to come out and really attack. But yeah, we're 5 minutes in here as well. I do appreciate all the support. Absolute legends. Hope you're having a lovely night, everyone. Kyle Walker's done very well there to take it inside. Kevin De Bruyne is picking up a very, very much a central position here tonight. He's going to try and look to really isolate. Kyle Walker's in here down the right-hand side. And what's the ref give there? Is it a foul? Yeah, it's a foul to Chelsea. Kyle Walker got in there. I've forgotten this ref's name, but obviously he's refereed Liverpool in the past. He's a very good ref. Surprisingly. Saying that the European refs are a lot more better than the standard in which we're used to in the Premier League, put it that way. Foden, one-on-one with Reece James. 2 youngsters battling for their very first European medal. Will be at the heart of any success for England as well in the Euros. City very much looking like to stretch this Chelsea side. Obviously, when Chelsea are playing a 3 at the back, obviously with the full-backs and the wing-backs, they very much push in, really. You can't play 5 at the back. It's going to be a massive night for Reece James. And obviously the Chelsea players as well. Ben Chilwell, the ex-Leicester man. So it's... Oh, yeah. Edison with a ball over the top to Raheem Sterling. And he's one-on-one with Mendy. He's done very well. What a ball by Edison. As much as we love to debate which one Brazilian keeper's better, that's the beauty of Edison. He's just literally full-on pinged it 70 yards over the top of Reece James's head. And Sterling really should have done better to settle his foot in there. The ball just got underneath his feet and it allowed James and Mendy to really stifle any potential attack from. And City have got a corner from Foden. Whipping it in. What's that? And it's a free kick to Chelsea. Is it Zinchenko? He's just put him on his ass. What's this? Yeah, that's a foul by Zinchenko. He's just absolutely rugby tackled him into the box there. Eamon, 16,500 in tonight. Good to see. Spot on there, Eamons. Fantastic. Hopefully this is the start. I have not got a clue. Apologies if I'm going invisible, everyone. My top's not green. I don't know. It's white. So apologies if we're just doing a Harry Potter magic trick here tonight. Just disappearing on you. But yeah, it's spot on there, Eamons. What's the weather like in Liverpool today, Jack? Class here in Belfast. So I'm standard. Saying that, I'm looking out the window now, and there's blue skies, which is a rarity. Oh, cheers! Havertz outside the left-hand side of the box. Walker found Havertz back to Timo. Oh, it's classic Timo. He's miskicked that and it just bounced up in the air. He was in the 6-yard box, and City on the counter-attack now. What a great start to this game. Sterling, left-hand side the box, inside the box now, back post. Looking for Mahrez, and it's cleared by Rudiger. What a clearance by Rudiger. And the attack's restarting now. Left-hand side the box, found Gundogan to Foden. Gundogan, Zinchenko down the left. Found Mahrez, the edge of the box. Zinchenko, is he going to look for that back post cross? Sterling, looking for that 1-2. Mahrez, James, intercepted. Zinchenko back again. Is there a foul? It's a throw into Manchester City from 25 yards out. Down there, left-hand flank. Havertz, back defending. Great to see. It's what you need in finals. You need all your players to really be all over the pitch. Today, spot on there, Tom. It was the most animated Pep or Tuchel. Helen, standard for both of them, really. I think if you watch the interview, Guardiola, he's a bit snappy, really. Obviously, you think anyone's like that when when you're nervous or you're in a stressful situation. But both managers, the cameras panned to them a couple of times, looking quite relaxed. Obviously, Tuchel went to the final last season with PSG. Sadly, lost 1-0 to Alphonso Davies goal. City down the right-hand side. Tell you what, go on. It's got to be. Is that a yellow? Gundogan's very lucky to. I know it's 10 minutes in, but Mason Mount's having a word to the death. He's very lucky to escape, really, a yellow card, dragging his shirt. I know it's 10 minutes in, but you never know with these European refs. They're very harsh on the cards. But referees allowing the tempo of the game to flow, very much so, which is great to see in any game of football, really. As long as the referee's not taking centre stage. Timo! Stones is full. He's absolutely found his ass. Timo 1-on-1 against Stones. Found out N'Golo Kante in the box. What's he doing? And City are on the counter-attack now. Oh, great. What a start of the game this is. It's not going to be boring from both sets of sides. N'Golo Rudiger. Nice. City. Chelsea have got it on the halfway line here. Azpilicueta looking for that diagonal. Couldn't quite find it. Back to Thiago. Lovely diagonal ball down the left-hand side. Chilwell. Walker's appealing for the offside. Yes, it's an offside. What a chance for Timo. Eamons, what a great opportunity that was. He had John Stones. He was peddling one. Diaz. It's great to see the isolation of. I think that's what when Liverpool have done well against Chelsea in the cities. It's about isolating the defenders as well as good as City have been this season. I don't think they've been tested to their absolute limits, in which I think Chelsea will do tonight. That's a throw in 25-30 yards from goal for Manchester City. Thiago looking for those diagonal balls. Are you glad Brentford won today? Are you? I'm absolutely made up, Helen. It's great to see Brentford. It was 70-odd plus years since they've been in the top flight, and I'm really excited. If there's one striker, I know when I've been doing my live shows reviews, one striker I've been having a look at is that Tony, lads. He's got 30 plus goals in the championship. Everyone might say, yeah, it's a championship, but it's no easy feat. Oh, Chelsea are in here. Can he pass it to Timo Werner? Oh, it's a great opportunity. Timo. Bloody hell. City just opens up. What would that shocking defending? Havertz found his fellow German in the box, and Timo should have been doing a lot better there. But yeah, made up Ellen Brentford coming on. Is your TV on the ceiling, Jack? Well, it will be if Chelsea win, mate. Yeah, no, it's just at an angle. Sorry, lad. I'll probably end up with a sore neck after this, especially if Chelsea score. Win it again. Oh, no, I think my... but yeah. Come on. I watched Tony pre-match. He sounded like an absolute completely. You never know, mate. Some footballers, mate, they're not really media trained, are they? Some of them come across as right silly sausages. It's a corner now for Chelsea. Collected well by Edison there. Oh, great work by N'Golo Kante to stifle the Manchester City at any potential attack there. Yeah, right, let's get that off. Right, let's get that one up. That's a bit ahead as well. Here we go. Manchester City attacking now down that right-hand flank. Switch that off before I have a sore neck anyway. There we go, everyone. I'm not quite looking up into the stars. But yeah. Great defensive work by Reece James there. Oh. I think Pep's moved there, hasn't he? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, as you can see, still 0-0 here. Everyone, 16 minutes on the clock. Timo Werner, he's back in the box now. Kyle Walker backing into him. Crossed in by Chilwell, looking for Kante. What? Kante's missed it, but my man's playing like prime. Well, Zidane in the box. What are you doing? He's just... It's like a Duracell bunny, isn't he? He's just everywhere. I love him. I absolutely love N'Golo Kante, mate. What a player. He's absolutely everywhere. He's defending on his box. He's getting into the opposition box as well now. Fantastic to see. But yeah. We dodged a bullet with Wayne and Havertz. I'm so glad we didn't buy them. Two very talented footballers, Helen. I think next season we'll see the best out of them. As soon as City score, the floodgates will open. Good open game, doing both going for it. Yeah, that's what you want from both sets of teams aiming in it. Excellent. That's what you want in a final. Everyone says about Liverpool's final against Tottenham, don't they? It was a bit boring, but I think we learned from our experience, and obviously what happened with Salah was well documented, and going off, it just stopped the whole flow, and it was an experience. I think to really be successful within life or in footballing terms, you need to get beat in a couple of finals, really, to come through adversity and really learn. Probably in life, you learn from your disappointments a lot more than you really do when you're like at the top of your game and you're successful. So City, yeah, Ruben Diaz down this left-hand flank as well now. Azpilicueta. Well, I've had to change that. For some reason, YouTube was obviously it was like 1080. It looked like a 180p. It was so pixelated. Zinchenko's done very well down there, left-hand flank. Back to Diaz on the halfway line. We're just about to hit the 20-minute mark in a little second here. For some reason, the cameras obviously have got the commentary off, so you can't hear it. But camera's panning on Bernardo Silva. Don't know if he's limping, but I don't think he is. Still only here, everyone. And it's been a fantastic game to watch as a neutral. Great end-to-ends, as everyone's been saying in the comment section below here. You know what's bad about this game? One of these teams we all understand is going to lift the best club trophy. Tell me about it, Mitchell. But we'll be back, won't we? We'll be back next year. I said it if you watch me, I think you've all watched me content anyway. When we lost our finals, like, we will be back here next year. I went for Keegan. I was like, we'll be back here. And Lord behold, we won the final the year after. Even Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa have got more European Cups between these two. Obviously, Forest being a massive European club back in the day. Sterling down the left-hand flank. De Bruyne, isolated left-hand side. Great tackle. Is that Azpi by Azpilicueta there? What are you looking at the ref for? No, it wasn't handball. I think Kevin's looking for a handball there in the build-up. Oh, we're looking for a foul on Timo on the halfway line. Wasn't a foul, that. But yeah. Kevin De Bruyne trying to look for Phil Foden there in the box, but couldn't quite find him with his through ball. Guardiola, he knows the camera's on him. He's doing his animations. Oh, go over there. Go over there. And obviously Chelsea have got Olivier Giroud on the bench. Mendy, great to see him in goal. He's had an interesting start to his Chelsea career. Everyone thought of Mendy's start this year. I think he's been very well received. Chelsea down the left-hand flank here. Chilwell, 40 yards from goal here. City pressing very well. Azpilicueta, lovely ball to find Havertz. Kai down that left-hand flank. He's found Chilwell. Come on, Timo, lad. You've got to be moving there. Telling you what, the opportunities will come for Timo Werner tonight, and it will be a case of whether he takes those opportunities. Just been his story since he's moved to Chelsea. Just wonder when the penny will drop. Ball's been cleared by Man City. Rudiger's literally 30 yards from goal. That's just how well both sides are pressing. Jorginho's having a wage of Reece James there. I think he's looking for that diagonal ball, and Reece is just a bit too much compact in the centre there of the pitch there. Kyle Walker's he's gone down like the sniper's just shot him. Yeah, it's a foul, mate, but come on. That's a foul by Jorginho. Yeah, not more. It's a foul. Good tactical foul, if you want to call it that. Yeah, come on. What a big goal. Come on. Really do appreciate it. Every single one of these absolute legends for dropping a like on the video. Reece James telling Sterling to really get off the ball. Sterling have a good whinge there, as always. a big night for Raheem Sterling anyway. As we were saying at the top of the show, a couple of my City mates haven't really been too impressed with his performance this season. Don't get me wrong, he's a very, very good player, no doubt, in the lad's quality. I think it's consistent levels of performances, really. Reece James, Gundogan, back to Zinchenko, and City and Chelsea, try and get the ball a bit more higher up the pitch, really, and really force to throw in. We're approaching 24 minutes on the clock now. Tuchel is telling them basically all to calm down a bit more, be a bit more time on the ball, be a bit more clever in terms of the possession. I think both sides have really been a bit loose when they have got the ball in and around the box, and that's a foul to Chelsea. 25 yards from goal down Zinchenko's left, so big opportunity for Jorginho or Chilwell ready to whip this in. Will it be an outward swinger or an inward swinger? Chilwell. And Chilwell might be looking to whip this in now. Great opportunity for Chelsea here. Oh no, is it Reece James stopping over there? Yeah, Reece James and Chilwell. Outwards or inward swinger for Chelsea here. Let's see. Be interesting to see how high this line is from City, defending this set piece. They're a bit too deep there, City, for me. Reece James, inward swinger. James, go on, pass over on the left-hand flank. That shocking ball. The ball's literally gone back to Mendy now, off the back of that great opportunity. Mendy with a quarterback pass. City now on the ball. Zinchenko down the left-hand flank here. Do you see... Chelsea selling their stars to get Kane or Sancho? Nah, I don't see that, Helen. Both clubs have got vast numbers of money. I don't think both clubs will look to sell any of their players, really. Similar to Liverpool, they'll be looking to really progress on from this season. Whether or not one of them will be winning the Champions League tonight, but I think both sets of teams, like Liverpool, like United, even Arsenal, I know we say Arsenal have had a bad season, but all teams in the Prem, even like Sevilla and Leicester, all teams within the Premier League will be pushing on and looking really to really establish themselves a bit more better off as they were. Reece James very well defensively there to see off any potential threat from Sterling. Sterling, give it a rest, mate. Let your football do your talking. It's a great ball. Oh, Rudiger, mate. What a tack. What a block, man. Kevin De Bruyne's just cut in from the left-hand flank. Found Foden 6-7 yards from the ball, and Rudiger's just slid in, intercepted it, and what a tackle that is by the big German. But yeah, Haaland is staying at Dortmund and seeing out his contract. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of money for any potential club to prize Haaland out of the Dortmund. Helen, just watching that replay. What a clearance, interception as well at the same time by Rudiger. First time Kevin De Bruyne tonight has really gotten the opportunity and gotten the space in behind Chelsea and looked to really isolate the Chelsea midfield as well. And Kante be deeply disappointed that he couldn't quite pick up the Belgium. Tuchel's not happy with Sutton. A lot of arm movements going, as you'd expect. Don't think both sets of managers are really happy. I know it's 0-0, but I don't think they're quite happy with the way in which they've started the game. It's a free kick to City. Come on, cameraman, what are you doing? Chopping and changing camera angle within about 20 camera angles within the space of 5 seconds. Come on, whoever's in the media control room, sort it out. Zinchenko. City still got the ball on the halfway line. Big night for Gundogan as well. Been very, very good for Manchester City. Really, probably been one of his best seasons this year in a City shirt. We'll see David Silva not there at City this year. Moved to La Liga, and it's been him and Foden, Gundogan's and Foden's season where they step up and be counted for. Kyle Walker. Oh! Walker, oh, he's just absolutely whizzed it across the 6-yard box. There's no City players there. So, yeah, that's where you miss your clinical number 9. Just sat there. Obviously, City playing with the false 9 tonight yet again. City attacking down Chelsea's right. And that's controlled by Mendy. Pick it up, lads. There you go. Sterling yet again. Great opportunity down the left-hand flank. Isolating Azpilicueta down the right-hand side of the box. And he got a slight deflection really to really take the sting out of any potential shot. That's what he done. Man, you don't piss about with the deals. Half an hour mark now, 15 minutes to go in this first half. Still 0-0. Kyle Walker with that great opportunity down that right-hand flank. He just absolutely burned left Chilwell for dust, and Mahrez was the only really Manchester City player inside the 6-yard box. Couldn't quite get the right connection onto it. Timo wearing a great interception off. Timo, you've got the pace, mate. Just go down the wing. Try and isolate these City defenders. Kai Havertz not had the best start for this first half. I thought we were going to go a bit more direct. Chelsea in terms of utilising Havertz's height. And that's a foul by Chelsea. Good tactical foul there to stop any potential attack. City have took a quick one. And the referees let it play on. That's great. Great play by the ref there. Something that you don't see a lot of at the minute, especially in the Premier League. Referees just allowing the flow and the pace of the game really to dictate the speed of the game. Kyle Walker trying to get past Chilwell. He knows he's got pace on him. Kyle Walker, a very much quicker player. But yeah, hope you're having a lovely night, everyone. If you're a rival fan or if you're a Liverpool fan, let us know who you would like to be winning here tonight. Sadly, Liverpool aren't in the final, but we've been in a couple of European finals. But Liverpool will be back next season, make that be sure. Couple of new signings. Got a foul. It's a bit harsh, that. Referees played on. Fantastic play on there by the ref. Advantage. Go on, Reece. Found Timo Werner. Can he do anything? Let's see. Timo, mate. Right-hand side, Azpilicueta. Can he find... What's he doing? He's checked it back. Oh, you're too cool. You're absolutely fuming there. Chelsea had a great opportunity just even getting behind. You were in, and then he checked back twice and tried to recycle possession and just stopped the whole tempo of the game there. Kyle Walker, great header. Back to Ederson there. Kyle Walker's had a great half in terms of going forward and defensively. I think he's played very well tonight. We do appreciate it. Come on. Can any team make the breakthrough here? 33 minutes gone here. Reece James. Throw into Manchester City on the halfway line down the left-hand flank. And that is a yellow card for who is it? Is it probably Sterling? Because he hasn't shut his mouth. It's Gundogan. Obviously given a bit. City players looking a bit rattled in terms to not shutting their mouth. Let your football do your talking here. Always for the foul on Mount. The camera's just panned to a Chelsea fan there with getting his imaginary binoculars out. Yeah, that was a foul there. Gundogan's been booked for a bit harsh, but I suppose his studs wear up. Guardiola, as I said, he knows the camera's on him, so he's going, oh, left, right. You go into that space. Olivier Giroud warming up on the bench. Thiago, obviously, was here last year. Well, not here, but he was in the Champions League final with Paris Saint-Germain. Couldn't quite help them or steer them to a Champions League win. But we got 10 minutes left of this half, haven't we? Alfie, how you doing, Alfie? All right there. Appreciate it. Let me know who you want to win, everyone. You want it to be Chelsea or City? Ideally, we don't want any of them to win, but Jackie boy, it's a good game. It very much is, Dave. As we were speaking last night, Dave, weren't we? It's not been disappointing. There's been not any real clear-cut chances, but both sides going for it due to obviously the attacking nature of both sides this season, which we've seen in the Premier League and in European competition as well. I still think the game winner will be, I think it will be Olivier Giroud. He's just a big-time player, helped France win the World Cup anyway. I think he's a player that can really change the whole tide at this game if he does come on in the second half for Chelsea. If Timo Werner keeps on missing the opportunities in which we've seen him miss tonight, I think you lob him on, and really he'll pose a very different test for this Manchester City backline. Oh, you're having a good night, Dave, Alfie, and every single one is. Chelsea broke away, got possession, and N'Golo Kante thinking he's prime Zidane. He's found, as put Kai Havertz. Can he go? Oh, that's great defending. Come on, Havertz, lads. Play the ball into the box. There's about 5 Chelsea players there, man. Oh, Christ. Now City are on the attack. Go on. Kevin De Bruyne, 25 yards from goal. Literally end to end. Riyad Mahrez right-hand side the box, cutting it back. Can he whip it in with his right foot? Mendy's collected it very well. Telling the whole game to calm down. It's great for us neutrals, but if you're a City fan or you're a Chelsea fan, you're shitting your pants. Kai Havertz. What's he doing there, man? He's just trying to dummy in between all of them. Let's get the ball on the floor, get it in the box. Yeah, Chelsea will pay for these misses. You never know, Dave. It doesn't bother me who wins, really. I just want to see a good game. He spot on there, Ravens. Hey, Dave, LFC chats. How you doing, Tom? The absolute legends. I do appreciate all the support. The absolute legends. Wherever you are in the world. Hope you had a lovely night. And you had a decent scran as well. And as I said, the Mighty Reds will be back next year competing for the European top prizes. Why does Reece James look like he's necking on with Thiago? Hang on, is Thiago injured here? Is he coming off? Oh no. Thiago. Oh, I think that's game over. I think that's checkmate for Manchester City there. Thiago's played so well. Christensen, lad. This lad, when he was coming through the Chelsea ranks, was big potential, this lad. Big opportunity now for the, he's from Denmark. I think he is from Denmark. Big opportunity for the young lad anyway. Because I think Thiago, everyone let me know your thoughts on that. Thiago's played very well. I know it's like just approaching the 40-minute mark now, but especially when Chelsea did get in behind this first half, they did a lot of diagonal balls. He was sitting at the base of that Chelsea defence, really, and really dictating the attacking areas. Let's see. If I was a City player, I'd very much be getting on Christensen. Just come on. Champions League nerves will be shaking like a leaf all over the place. Chelsea down the left-hand flank here. Chilwell, can he look for that Timo win at the back post? Timo, mate, you're a striker. Shoot, lad. What's he doing? He just tried to play it back, and then City have just cleared it very well. Hi, Dave. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Spot on, Helen. Hope you're having a lovely day, Helen. Hopefully you got spoiled. Yeah. My birthday's next month. I've just forgot how many. When you get older, don't you? You just forget all. You forget how old you are. Just stop counting now. Reece James going down the right-hand side now. Rudiger down that left-hand flank. He's found Chilwell. Cut it back to Havertz. Looking to really collect the ball from deep. City defensively very resolute, compact, which Pep Guardiola will be very happy to see. 5 minutes left to go in this half, and the camera's just panned to the Brazilian Thiago. Deeply disappointing. I really feel for it. We had it with Salah. Coming off against Real Madrid. It's not nice to see. Yeah. So there we go. Hey Dave, MDKS Gaming. Hi guys, enjoy the birthday, Helen. Spot on there, Dave. Spot on, lads and ladies. I think Timo needs to come off a hard time and learn the basics of shooting. If I was a Chelsea fan, a lot has been asked of him this season. I know everyone takes the mickey, but just even that scenario there, mate, and everyone watching tonight, the ball coming over the top. He's a striker. He's trying to look for his other midfielders. Yes, that's confidence, but you're an attacker. Just have a shot. Even if you got a rollicking off your teammates for wiping not past. Oh, lovely ball. Havertz. Through ball. Havertz. Is it? Yes. And it's 1-0 Chelsea. What a ball. Who's just sliced that old Chelsea defense, Man City defense open? That's what we've been talking about. Tuchel, he's like that. But Manchester City are getting beat. Diaz. I need to watch this replay. What a ball. That was absolutely sliced Manchester City open. Straight through the heart of their defence. Phenomenal ball. Let's watch this replay back. Mendy played it out wide. Kyle Walker is that Havertz? It's my man Havertz. Oh, no, not Havertz. Is that Mason? Mason's just slight. I think it's Mason. What a ball. Hopefully he's doing that for England in the summer. Next month. Oh, what's Edison doing there? Edison's just come out flying. And Havertz, he's not had the desired impact this year in English football, but I don't think Chelsea fans will give two hoots because they're 1-0 up. And straight, I got a goal before the half-time. As Alfie says there, Thiago Silva will be a big miss. Pep loving it. Thank you, Dave. Absolutely. 1-0 Chelsea will open up for sure now. Spot on there, mate. As we said it at the top of the show. 1 second, everyone wants to just change the scoreline. Where is it? And it's got to say, Chelsea has really had the better half here. Kai Havertz, 42 minutes on the clock, and it was a great goal by Chelsea. Mason Mount absolutely pinpoint through ball, sliced Manchester City's defence open, and City's defence were all over the place. Ederson didn't help himself really in terms of coming out for that ball, but that's the way Ederson, the likes of Alisson as well, like to play their football. Phenomenal baller. Apologies if it's not Mason Mount, but I think it's Mason Mount, cameraman. But a great ball. Whoever that was, great ball. Havertz had the cool, collective, composed pressure, ice in his veins. Yeah, come on, Chelsea, please win. It's been a great half. Very good half of football. I tell you what a City doing here? Sterling, Reece James, 25 yards from goal. What? City are all over the place here. I tell you, if Guardiola doesn't get these in before half-time, I know they can, but I think Guardiola will be wanting the ref to blow the whistle now because City defensively, as we said from the team lineup, they've got no holding midfield. They've got no protection, really. But yeah, Chelsea, when they have gotten the ball, is that 3 minutes? Yeah, 3 minutes added on here. I think Tuchel has worked wonders so far. Spot on there, Helen. As we said at the top of the show, Tuchel, he's had Pep Guardiola's number this season. And as you can see there, Chelsea fans very happy with the first half performance. As we know, half-time team talks can be massive in Istanbul. We had Rafa do his magic, Guardiola. That's why you bring Pep Guardiola. He's a fantastic world-class manager. Like Tuchel as well. Both applied their trade in German football, managing Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund for Tuchel and Mainz as well. Can Chelsea get another goal before half-time? Timo, I think he frustrates me, man. When's the penny gonna drop with Timo Werner? City getting ripped up, lol. I tell you what, they are getting absolutely battered. The oil owners won't like this. Which ones? I think they're both aren't they? I think everyone's enjoying that. Jack, how are we, lads? I'm absolutely made up, mate. I know we don't like both teams here, but I wanted Chelsea to win. And they're going about it the right way. The inexperience from Manchester City here is showing. Aguero. There's been no hold-up play, really. I think this half, really, City have really frustrated themselves. I know they're playing with a false nine. It's Rudiger's having a word with Mendy there. Why has he just played him under pressure? Rudiger's just telling him, just get up the pitch. Rudiger looking like an Batman. Like Batman with his mask on. But yeah, we've got 30 seconds still to go in this half here, everyone. Mate, City are getting played around by a quality and better team. Still another half to go, Andrew. Don't count your socks, yeah. As we know, half-time team talks can be very pivotal for the team. And Guardiola he'll be throwing a couple of chairs around that changing room at half-time. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a foul? Yep, that's 1-0. Half-time. Let's update here. Kai Havertz. Chelsea winning with a Kai Havertz goal, courtesy to a phenomenal through ball by Mason Mount and Kyle Walker. The Manchester City players have spent the whole half whinging amongst each other. Really not very good to see from, if you're a Manchester City fan, really. Half time here. Everyone, let me know your thoughts on the first half performance from both sets of sides. Let me know your thoughts on the general consensus of the game. I think both sets of sides can be happy. Not Manchester City not playing with any recognised striker, which we've seen in the Champions League and the Premier League this season. Deeply disappointed if you're a Manchester City fan. If there's any City fans, let us know your thoughts on the first half performance by your side, or as any Chelsea fans. Tuchel can be very happy, especially when Thiago went off. Everyone, I think we expected Chelsea to struggle, and really, that's not really been the case. Christensen's come on, looked very stable. Pep overthinking a lineup again could cost him. Yeah, Eamons, it's, as we've already looked at the lineup, playing with no recognised central defensive midfielder, I think that will cost Pep. I think, will he make a change, everyone? Let us know in the comment section below. Ginny, how are you doing, matey? Appreciate it. Ginny, what's your thoughts on the half, mate? Everyone getting involved. Don't worry, lad. Next season, number 7 is coming home, and I hope that your house LFC rumours are true, and we see a very good, talented German midfielder anyway. Chelsea looked more drilled to what they are doing. Absolutely spot on there, Eamon. And we know Tuchel was talking about in his pre-match video for BT, he was talking about how he's learned a lot from the final. I think it shows so much. I think this is the first European final for Guardiola in 10 years, which is staggering in the Champions League. And the occasion has very much got to these Manchester City players. But we've seen they need to just get the ball on the ground, play their football. City players have spent far too much time remonstrating with the referee, and it's really getting to them, the occasion and the pressure. But they've got enough good quality. Both sets of teams have got enough quality really to flip the game on the head. And if City do come out, get the early goal, and yeah, I think that's what they'd be looking for. But if Chelsea do get that second goal, they'll very much not sit back, but they're a bit more compact at the back and looking for that through ball, the simple through ball, either over the top or on the floor, like we've seen with the goal. But I've been very impressed by both sets of teams and the way in which they've approached the game. While City will have to come out second half and be better, Kevin needs to run the show with Foden and back up from Diaz to try and get back into it and force extra time. It's such a great tactical battle to see how this game does pan out in the second half. Did you read my comment, lads? Where I've put, don't worry. Yeah, I did, mate. Hang on. Yeah, very much did so, Andrew. I did read that out loud. Appreciate you tuning in, mate. Evening, Ginny. Just for the 96. I'm glad to see another great LFC channel. Definitely had to sub. Nice one for your comment, mate. And obviously, welcome if you are new around here. No, we're just, as we said, Liverpool will be back in these European competitions, mate. Don't worry. But obviously, as a neutral, you've got to be respectful of both sides. Been very good in the Champions League, but I really do appreciate it. Subscribing, every single one of you, and all the continued support. Hope you're having a good day, mate, as well. I think Tuchel's to learn a lot from his ex-coaches because he was the assistant at Dortmund when Klopp was in charge as well. Yeah, obviously he's got his great pedigree, Tuchel. Obviously he was unlucky to what happened with PSG last year against Bayern in the final. McNear, not cheers, mate. Not too sure what that means, but can help you there, lads. I haven't seen a match where Liverpool aren't involved since 2014 World Cup. After Chelsea are up though. Absolutely spot on there. Absolutely spot on, Helen. But yeah, really do appreciate it. If you're new around here as well, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Obviously, if you would like it, I'll try and do a bit more football-related content as well. I know the channel's more or less Liverpool, but I've got a lot of fellow good rival fans, and obviously I'll try and create a Premier League show for next season. I think the more content, the better ideas. And if you got any great ideas, very much use it a lively blood. Every single one of you that continues to support the channel. Absolutely love it. Obviously analysing the goal now. Have it. Mason Mount, mate. What a ball. Yeah, it is Mason Mount with the ball. Just let's have a look at the Manchester City defending here. Zinchenko. You've got Diaz. Stones has stepped up far too much there. Zinchenko, he's caught in no man's land. Diaz, he's gone with the ball. He's been ball watching. So, and there's literally about 20 yards in between both centre backs there. And Havertz got a bit lucky with the ricochet, but didn't panic. Very talented footballer, a player that I wish Liverpool signed, but Bayer Leverkusen, very big performer there in the Bundesliga over the last couple of years. Chelsea, what a great signing for Chelsea anyway. I think we'll see a better impact from them next season, but tell you, if Chelsea can win a Champions League, as we said, the omens, you could say it was written in the stars. I think if you look at it, it was when Conte won the Serie A. There was a couple of weird omens as well. They've all fell into place for Chelsea when they last won it, with Didier Drogba winning, getting that equaliser against Bayern Munich and then winning it on penalties. So it's mad how the stars sometimes do align for certain things within, like, in footballing terms. Ginny, how is Foden doing tonight, mate? As much as he's a City player, I really do rate this lad. He's a fantastic talent. But yeah, he's been a bit quiet, mate. Him, De Bruyne, Bernardo. I haven't even seen Bernardo Silva pick up the ball tonight. It's been deeply disappointing. If you're a City fan, you've got so much creativity. But that's where Chelsea are very much exposed. Manchester City's frailties at the back. Really, obviously Gallagher, looking, he's not happy. And obviously Roman Abramovich very happy there with all the multi-millions he pumped in. But it's great to see. Obviously, he cares for his club. Obviously, a lot of owners don't really give two hoots about certain football clubs anyway. Jack, you should do Premier League predictions, and we'll see who wins, you or Doug. Oh, Christ, Ginny. No, have you seen my predictions this season, mate? I've had some bad predictions. I think it was the back end of the season, Ginny, and when we've been speaking to you on our pre-match shows, I kept on going with a draw. Because every time, well, I always go positive and go Liverpool win, but when I was saying, Liverpool 2-0, Liverpool losing games. So the last 3 games, I went with a draw against Man United, we won. Obviously a draw against the next 2 fixtures as well, and it worked well. So, Ginny, if it means that we keep on winning and I keep on saying we draw in our predictions, yeah, I very much will do that, Ginny, and I try and get you involved as well. Obviously, you are new around here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate every single one of you for dropping a like on the video. I really just hope the YouTube algorithm. But overall, have a lovely night. Whether you're a Liverpool fan, City, Chelsea, obviously we're all football fans, and what I love about tonight is seeing the supporters back in the stadium. It's been a terrible year for everyone around the world anyway, but hopefully it's a bit of normality coming back slowly, because football stadiums have not been the same since we've watched them on the screens, or if you're a match going football and fan, or just watching football in general. It's been a bit alien watching footy over the last couple of weeks and months and whole year, but it's great to see the City and the Chelsea fans in the stadium. Obviously, it's still one thing that really angers me, and I think it will resonate with a lot of you, is the distribution of tickets. Forget about COVID at the minute, but obviously before COVID was happening, when your club goes to a European final or FA Cup final, whatnot, be any finals in general, the split amongst tickets as well. That's one thing that is wrong with football. I know we just had the Super League, but you've got a lot more tickets going to the likes of the sponsors and most of the people in the stadium, and they're not even fans. It's all these, oh, I know me mate, and like it's just who you know and what companies you're associated with, really. The tickets should all be distributed to the fans. They are the people that go the game week in, week out. They're the people that watch their teams week in, week out, wherever you are in the UK, around the world as well. So the sheer distribution is disgusting from UEFA, and obviously the FA as well. They're not taking anything away. Chelsea have been the better team so far. Very much agree with that, Dave. There's the final being played at Porto Stadium, mate. Stadio do Dragão, I think. I probably butchered that, but Porto Stadium, mate. It's a great stadium. Obviously, in Portugal. Yeah, it's in Portugal. Liverpool played in that stadium, most notably. After he spanked Porto. And wait. Mohad, thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Hope you're having a lovely night, matey. Still half time. We will be going into the second half very soon, which is great. But yeah, what's been your thoughts? Ta, Dave. Speaking to one another. Absolutely spot on there, Reds. Does everyone miss the Champions League being on ITV, or is it just me? For me, I used to love the commentary back on ITV. I'm hoping the ITV or trying to somehow get the rights back. I don't think they will, because BT and Sky have got far too much money amongst themselves, or you never know, Amazon could buy the rights to certain games in the future. Let's just quickly move that over. Oh, I don't even know where's my team selection. Just trying to look for my team selection here. Oh, you know. There we go. Where is that going? Let me know your thoughts. Would you make any changes here, Reds? As you can see here, is any City fans, Chelsea fans anyway? What's your prediction now, Jack? I'm going to still go with Chelsea, Eamons, but you never know. Guardiola's probably threw a couple of chairs round at half-time. I think City have got enough quality very much to turn this game on its head, really. Any changes? Anyone watching? Would you make any changes? I think City, will they put a holding midfielder into that starting 11? I think he missed the protection, really. Any substitutions at half-time, Helen? Not at the minute. Let's have a quick look on the bench for both sides. Just look at both City's bench. Christ almighty. Got Aguero, you got Gabriel Jesus, Nathan Ake, Laporte, Rodrigo, Ferran Torres, Fernandinho, Cancelo, and then you got Pulisic as well. Obviously, Christensen did come on in the first half for an injured Thiago Silva anyway. But players are on the pitch now, just going to be underway in a little second. And if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well. Just having a quick look. I don't think there's been any changes at the minute. And I really do appreciate every single one of you for the continued support on the channel and all the content, as always. Be an interesting encounter. 45 minutes until we do find out the winner of this year's Champions League. Whew. But yeah, the ref signalled. We're back underway now. Can City turn this around? But yeah, Avens, I'm going to go with. I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea, mate. Which depending on City, mate. No substitutions at the minute, Helen. Or talk about Phil, but Mason, what a player. Both phenomenal players. Chat prediction. Ginny's asked for your prediction. Mason is a good player, no doubt. Didn't see enough of Foden, no. Come on, Chelsea, I guess. Spot on there, Ginny. It's all right, lad. I know what you meant. But yeah, Zinchenko. I'm very surprised Zinchenko's played here tonight. Shows how much. Oh, gonna be Harry Potter there. Disappeared. Bit of head tennis going on at the minute. Next goal, really. I think whoever scores this next goal, I think wins this game. It'd be interesting to see if City did get that next goal, how well Chelsea would react. Would they succumb to the pressure in which? But I tell you what, if I'm a City fan, Sterling spends half of the game whinging at the ref. Let your footballing ability shine. He's a very good player. He spends half of the game, well, the majority of the game, whinging. Focus on what you're doing on the pitch. Banging a goal in the Champions League final. Kevin, with his ginger muzzy, I can relate to that. Can he whip it in? 20, 30 yards from goal, left-hand flank here. Is it going to be an outward swinger or an inward swinger? So it's going to be an outwards, isn't it? Foden. Oh, that's a shocking delivery by Foden there, mate. Christ. It's a goal kick by Mendy now. N'Golo Kante. Just look at Kante. I love him. Even though he's a Chelsea player. You cannot... There's one player in world football that you cannot hate. And that's that man, N'Golo Kante. What a player. Baller. Ginny, yeah, Thiago went off injured. I think it was on the 35th, 40-minute mark. Played very well as well, Thiago, Ginny. But Christensen come on for him, mate. Oh, let's update that so we know. Tell everyone that we're in the second half. Cheers for that, Dave. I'll check it out. I'm live at Yanks of the Cop at 10 tonight, Reds. Oh, spot on, Dave. Make sure you do head over to the Yanks of the Cop and Dave LFC chats as well. Great channels. Obviously, I'll be doing a lot of content with a lot of Liverpool fan channels. The end of this season, obviously next season, fingers crossed. City down the right-hand flank with Kyle Walker. Bernardo, first time he's really got on the ball and tried to dictate the tempo and the flow of the game. Kyle Walker, whipped in ball, comfortable for Mendy. Literally, there's only one player in the box for City, and that's Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously playing in that false 9 position, really. But you're Aguero, you're more or less absolutely fuming. Stu, how you doing, mate? Crucial going to do a job on Dr. Pepper, I hope. Yeah, fingers crossed, Stu. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Hope you had a good night. Stu, what have you thought on the game? Impressed, by the way, in which Chelsea have approached the first half? Obviously, we're into the second half now. What did you think on the goal as well? It's a lovely goal by Chelsea in that first half. Oh, Mendy. Nearly. Mendy nearly. There seems to be like about Edison. Tell you what here, that everyone, that opportunity in that moment there, obviously it wasn't a big opportunity, but you're looking at how isolated City's defenders and how exposed they are. There's no protection at all. Say if City lose the ball, great work by Reece James there. Defensively spot on against Raheem. City are so exposed. I don't understand why Guardiola's not changed something here, man. Even if us were watching the game unfold, but James is having the boss battle against the snake. Spot on there, Andrew, isn't he? Kai Havertz picking up the ball from deep in his half. Rudiger, go on, switch it down the left-hand flank. There's so much space down City's right. Especially if you can isolate Kyle Walker. Get on one-on-one. Lovely ball. And N'Golo Kante's all over the place. In a good way. He's just prowling the whole pitch. He's controlling the whole tempo. Him and Jorginho have had an excellent game at the minute, touch wood. Deeply disappointing ball there by Mason Mount. Tuchel seems to have Pep's number here again. Fingers crossed. Eamon, sorry. It's alright, we're not sponsored by Macca's. We're not that big. Tell you, Kante, what a tackle, man. What a tackle. Can Jorginho get on the ball and turn? City players at the minute, they're very much chasing shadows. Not really getting close to. And Chelsea have beat that press yet again. Timo, just get down the wing, lads. Through ball. Isolating one-on-one. Well, is he offside? Surely he can't be offside there. N'Golo Kante. What a player. I'm so gutted Liverpool didn't sign Kante, from Leicester. 32, 38 million, was it? What a bargain. I know we have our lighthouse in midfield now, but if we didn't have Fabinho, it's one player I wish Liverpool did sign. Literally, if we ever sign Kante, I don't think we'd ever concede goals having him and Fabinho in the two holding. Go on, Timo. Oh, Diaz, great tackle. Literally, yet again, isolated Chelsea. Good defensive tackle. Zinchenko breaking down the left-hand flank. It's not a foul, that. It feels to me, everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's like City are like a man down or something. Like, that's how well Chelsea are playing here tonight. You can see Guardiola remonstrating with his team, kicking off. You've got both teams have got 5 substitutions as well. Yeah, Eamon, the ref has been letting the game flow. That's what you want, mate, innit? When we played our final, nothing worse than when you see a referee just stop the flow of the game and the tempo. Really, top player like Jack said. Anyway, can't say. I think that's meant to say, not Kanye. I think Kanye West plays what he meant. What a player! Can say what a tackle, another world-class player. Absolutely spot on there, boys. But yeah, Chelsea have got a free kick deep into City's half, 25, 30 yards from goal, down Manchester City's left-hand side. Well, as he said, will it be an inward swinger or an outward swinger? Looking like a Ben Chilwell inward swinger, looking for the back post. I tell you, if they can get the jump on Kyle Walker here off this, it's cleared by Man City. Great defensive header. Foden trying to close down the Chelsea defender. That's a corner kick, a goal kick for Ederson. We haven't seen that distribution from Ederson like we seen in the first half, did we? We seen that lovely 60, 70-yard pinger over the top of the defence there, and that's a nasty tackle there. It's not a bad tackle, but it's a head collision. Hopefully, both players are okay. It's not good to see. Is it Rudiger? Yeah, Rudiger and Kevin just absolutely slammed heads. Not good to see. Hopefully they're okay. Is it? Hang on, is he booking? Oh, is he booking Rudiger for that? You can't book him it's a tackle, but oh, come on, man. That was the that's a card. I'm glad I got these Pepsi Max Europa Champions League cans. Now also, mate, I'm watching a match while I was watching this game. That's what I love to hear, Andrew. You're absolute legend. Thank you very much, every single one of you. Pep is crazy. How is Aguero not playing? Is he on now? No, Ginny, he's not on now, mate. We're just approaching the hour mark, 56 minutes. That's savage by the ref. Rudiger's just being concussed by the tackle. The one person that's helping him up is the referee, and he's just showing him a yellow card. That is savage by the ref. Fair play to the ref. Top class shit out of the day. You love to see it. He was the ref when we beat Spurs. Yeah, he was, Andrew. As I said at the top of the show, he's a very fair referee. I mean, he's very good at his job, most importantly. That's why, hence, in a very distant, long time ago, England used to have Champions League refs in the final, but obviously all of them either went to China or retired. All the good ones. But yeah, approaching the 60-minute mark now. Both sides. Kevin De Bruyne is still on the deck, which is not good to see from a City point of view, and obviously for Belgium. You can never be too careful with these head injuries. The medical staff have got to take the time, obviously, take as much time as they possibly can. As we've seen, some shocking incidents. Some of the incidents have been out of control. It's sad really to see. But it's looking like Kevin De Bruyne is coming off for Gabriel Jesus. Sad to see, because Kevin De Bruyne, world-class player, and he's not looking good for the Belgium. Sadly. You want to see the top players in Champions League finals. He's captain for Manchester City here tonight as well. Yeah, it looks like he's going off, Andrew. Hope he isn't serious. Me too, mate, because, oh, he's got a black eye. Christ. Bloody hell. I know we like to rip City and Chelsea and opposition teams, but it's not good. Does not look good at all, Raymond, does it? Be a big blow for Manchester City. Yeah, Guardiola. Kevin's crying his eyes out. Bloody hell, we had it with Salah, so we all know too well what it means to players. It's the pinnacle of players' careers. Who's getting the captain's armband here for City? Obviously, Gabriel Jesus has just come on. The Kevin De Bruyne. We're on 60 minutes now. It's his neck, apparently, is it? But have you seen the big bruise on his eye there as well, Andrew? Big moment for Gabriel Jesus now. City. Sterling's the captain for City now. Bit mad. Fingers crossed Kevin De Bruyne isn't too badly injured. Not good to see. Hopefully he's back fully fit for Belgium in a couple of weeks. Yeah, lads. This is his neck. Sterling and City are appealing for a penalty. Referee said nothing. Oh, and then gone. Sterling, is he going to be getting booked? Refs having none of it. Will this be getting VAR'd? And the refs having none of it. But you never know. Is there people in the VAR control room? Look at that. Oh, tell you what, when we won the European Cup, we got a similar penalty. It's not being given, everyone. Yeah, we lost Salah like that. Spot on Eamons. Put rivalry aside, really. Potential penalty check by VAR continuing on in the background. VAR check over, and it's no penalty. Still 1-0 to Chelsea. Foden, City have come alive. It's only took them a whole hour in Porto, really. And City players are still remonstrating with the referee. The check's being over. Come on, cameraman. BT, sort your cameraman out. I'll do a better job. Have a better angle on that so everyone at home can see. Would have been very harsh for it to give that away to City. 61 minutes on the clock now. Goal kick by Mendy. Now, this is the big moments for Chelsea. Can they get a second goal on the back of the last 5-10 minutes? It's more or less been all Manchester City in terms of possession. Not really created a lot of clear-cut opportunities, but City need to be switched on here. Otherwise, Chelsea will very much, like they did with the goal, get in behind this Manchester City backline and the pressure. Diaz, who's been under pressure there, and he's played it out for a throw into Chelsea on the halfway line. Reece James. Pulisic, as Silvano, one of our supporters, Kevin De Bruyne, gets better soon. City will call for everything now. Yeah, Eamons. Pulisic is coming on. Eamons and everyone. It's sad to see because there's enough quality in these Manchester City squads. Chelsea are through here. 25 yards from goal. Oh, they played it back anyway. He's still on the halfway line now. Eamon, yeah, they've got enough players here. That's where it comes. You want experienced heads, but Manchester City haven't got enough experience out there on the pitch. I'm surprised Fernandinho. He's basically a Manchester City legend, isn't he? Because he's won so much. He's not on the pitch. Kevin De Bruyne, he is a big leader in the City team. He's not playing. No Aguero on the pitch. That just says everything that you want to know, really. Aguero sat on the bench. Gabriel Jesus, I know he's been favoured, Gabriel, in his City career over the last couple of years, but he's a very good player, Sergio Aguero. Fantastic by Azpilicueta there. Speaking of devil, Fernandinho, is that leadership. That's what we're discussing then. How is Werner playing? He's playing very well, Ginny. A couple of opportunities in that first half. Bernardo, no surprise there, coming off for Fernandinho. So Timo's played quite well, Ginny, apart from the finishing. Is the way in which he's getting down the byline. He's really stretching the Manchester City back line, which is great to see. Helen, yeah, they very much will have to risk it. They really haven't took a lot of risks tonight. I know with the lineup, they picked a lot of attacking players, really, but it seems to the way they've applied themselves in this game. We're 65 minutes in, and it's not really been any clear cut as of yet. Still a lot of time to go, really. Would have loved to sign De Bruyne and Thiago would have been close to go. Spot on. Chelsea look better in midfield at the minute. Eamons absolutely hit the nail on the head there, mate. I think Fernandinho's just come on for that bit of leadership, bit of experience, and that's not a foul to Chelsea. Chelsea have got it down the left-hand flank with Chilwell now. Fernandinho has very much got to settle the tide now, settle the emotions, get all. But I tell you what, Kai Havertz, mate, what a game he's having tonight. Phenomenal. Probably one of his best performances in a Chelsea shirt. Very risky ball there by Bruziger. And goes, ref happens to have a... Oh, what's the ref saying? Oh. Surprised Fernandinho hasn't got the captain's armband. Oh, that's a bad tackle by Fernandinho. He's lucky not to be getting a yellow card there. But yeah, Kante, as it is Eamons. Oh, is Timo coming off? Very interesting. Pace for pace. Big moment for Christian Pulisic. Hasn't really set Chelsea career alight as of yet. Same you could say with Timo Werner, really, but Timo, I think if I'm a Chelsea fan, looking at that game performance, I'd be very pleased. He's stretched his Manchester City side. He's done his job. Obviously, ideally, you want him to be getting a goal, but he's done what he's meant to be doing tonight. Gundogan's in here. 40 yards from goal on the halfway line now. Reece James, he's playing like a man possessed. Oh, Kante. What? Not a foul. Yeah, it's a foul for Manchester City. 30 yards, 35, 40 yards from goal. Reece James, similar to me, he's reacted like, what? You got the ball there. I think if City scored off this, that'd be very shocking call there. The American hazard up top. I really do rate Pulisic. He's a very good player. I think Chelsea fans would be disappointed the way in which he's played for them, but he's still a very good player there. Ball whipped in from Zinchenko. Is that a Chelsea throw-in? Oh, wow. Wow. That just sums up Manchester City's night. City had that free kick. 40 yards from goal. Zinchenko, he's crossed it in and it's gone out for a throw-in on the opposite side of the pitch. If you've done that 100 times, I don't think you could have been able to do that again. But yeah, we are on the 67th, approaching the 68th minute mark here now. Chelsea to drop back now and try spring the break from midfield, very much so. And Phil Foden's through here, playing Riyad Mahrez in. What a tackle by the Chelsea captain, Azpilicueta. Phenomenal last-ditch tackle. Mahrez into the box. Oh, City have took a free kick to corner here. Oh, Chelsea on the counter-attack now. Christian Pulisic, can he beat Kyle Walker? And is that a foul? And will Kyle Walker be getting a yellow card? No, it's not. Referees had a little cheeky word with Pulisic there to say, get up, get off your backside. That was a great opportunity. Oh, Azpilicueta. Oh, that's a bad injury. Oh, he's ruptured his Achilles there, or he's done something to his knee. Oh, that's a bad one. It's one of those things you just, what is happening to Chelsea here? It's all going down. Yeah, very much so, Andrew. We'll sort that later, mate. Absolutely spot on there, everyone. Yeah, that's his knee. What do you reckon on that, everyone at home? It's a bad tackle. Azpilicueta. So it's a big boost. City are getting all the luck now in terms of any potential players coming off the bench. I'd be interested to see what Chelsea do now, because I don't think they've got any. Looking at their bench, they've got no other centre-backs apart from Marcus Alonso. Could you play Marcus Alonso centre-back? It's risky if they do. But Azpilicueta, the Spanish lad, lad. He's in his 30s now anyway. But great, just highlighting that great interception by him, by Aspi there. Putting the ball, that's a match-winning interception. Azpilicueta, he's a soldier. He'll carry on. You're not going to take him off in the Champions League final. All Chelsea need is Tammy goal or a Giroud scorpion kick. And I said at the top of the show, and I'll say it again, Giroud will come on and win Chelsea this game. I think he will. Even if he doesn't score, I think if he does come on, we've already seen the change from Tuchel bringing Christian Pulisic on, the American. I think what Chelsea need to do now is be a bit more clever when they have got the ball, to throw into Manchester City 40 yards from goal, left-hand side. As Piliqueta's been come back onto the pitch, he's been bandaged up, he's been sprayed. That magic spray that all footballers get. Sterling's got it. Back to Gabriel Jesus. 25 yards from goal. Kyle Walker. Don't be shooting from there. And he's found Riyad Mahrez right inside the Chelsea box. Christensen away. Great clearance. Tuchel has little options off the bench. He very much doesn't. Not many is there, mate. Kevin De Bruyne will go to will he go to the Euros? I think he will. Helen, I think he will. I think he will. If they lose their captain, they will lose. Ginny, who are we talking about? Chelsea, mate. Obviously, Azpilicueta has been a phenomenal performance here tonight by Bayern. We are approaching the 72nd minute. Now we're as we said, is that a City playing down now? Kante's playing on. Lovely ball, lovely back heel. Havertz one-on-one with Diaz. Can he get his head up? Find Pulisic. He's found Pulisic. Can he make it 2-0? Oh, it's a great opportunity by the American to make it. Put it out of sight, and Chelsea to win their second European Cup. Christian Pulisic, if you're a Chelsea fan now, you are absolutely screaming. Kai Havertz done so well to break away, similar to the first goal. Ederson done very well to stand up big, and City are on the counter-attack now. Big one, it's clear. Wow, what a miss. Eamons should have been doing a lot better there, the American, shouldn't he, mate? Big opportunity. Matches are won on those moments, aren't they? So let's see if City could make Chelsea pay. Gabriel Jesus attacking down the right-hand side there. Ball whipped in, cleared yet again by the Chelsea backline. Phil Foden just proves how not much space there is for this Chelsea, for the Manchester City players anyway. Young lads trying to get deep. But yeah, come on. 74 minutes gone here now as well. City are in here. Sterling cut it back. Gabriel Jesus has got his head in his hands. He's going to be like scratching his head. Fantastic defensive work by Ben Chilwell to stop the potential tapping for the opposition. Kyle Walker. It's interesting to see Kyle Walker's very much tucked in a bit more now. He's trying to force the game through the middle of the pitch. So, oh yeah, City recycling the play down the right-hand side. Riyad Mahrez trying at 1-2 with Gabriel Jesus. Phil Foden, right-hand side the box. 25 yards from goal. Gabriel, can he swivel away from Ben Chilwell. Phenomenal tackle by the England left back. Can Chelsea hit City on the counter attack? Yeah, that's what they'll be looking to do. Reece James is making friends proud by Pocket and Sterling. So yeah, Reece James had a phenomenal. I think it was one. I think being proud. It's Kante, Azpilicueta. All the Chelsea lads have played very well tonight. Kante kept that Manchester City side very quiet, as always, like we see in the World Cup final as well. He's a phenomenal world-class player. I've been impressed by the hold-up play by Havertz as well. Left-hand side, switchy. Come on, get your heads up. Lovely interchange. And is that Mason Mount with a potential shot there? Aguero, it took them 75 minutes to get a striker on. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus come on before, but Aguero, is it written in the stars for him to come on and change the tide of this Champions League final in Porto? Sterling coming off. I think that tells you everything that you need to know from Pep Guardiola in terms of his thinking about how bad Sterling has performed here tonight. Yeah, we're approaching the 77th minute mark now. Still 1-0 to Chelsea. Courtesy of a Havertz goal. Just before the first half anyway. And this game is more or less being all Chelsea. I mean, City have had a large portions of possession, but not really being clinical in the right areas. But when they have got in behind this Chelsea back line, the whole defensive unit of Thomas Tuchel's side has been superb. A lot of credit has to go to Chelsea, the way in which the defenders up until now. City have got a corner there. Can one of the big City lads got on the end of this now? Mahrez whipping it in. You're in a Champions League final and you're putting a delivery in like that. Christ. Oh, Rudiger up again. This game set up for another Chelsea counter-attack again. Sterling and Ginny. I think Ginny's made up with Sterling going off. Aguero said we'll leave until he won the Champions League at this rate. He will get that if City don't do something. If Chelsea win, still the Champions League next season, right? Yeah, very much so. Helen doesn't change the seeding of Champions League footy. All the teams in England will be going into the Champions League next season, Helen. Kovacic, is he coming on now? Thomas Tuchel, it's would you change it? Interesting by Thomas Tuchel. For me, I'd keep it as it is, but you never know. Is he wanting that bit more control in midfield, really? Jorginho's played very well. Phenomenal. City look like they lost their heads. Oh, you only had to look in the first 5 minutes there, Andrew. They spent half the game moaning at the ref. And that's a great tackle by Chilwell. And that is a goal kick for Chelsea. Kovacic coming on for. That better not be Havertz. Who's 17? Yeah, he was 19, sorry. Mason Mount. Phenomenal performance. Great young talent, this lad. Got a bright future. At first, I didn't really rate Mason Mount, but obviously, put my bias aside, this year he's really grew as a player. Kovacic now coming on. So we enter in the last 10 minutes of the game now. Yeah, very much so, Andrew. Lost their heads. Oh, Pulisic is in now. Can he find Kayav here to the back post? No. He's played it to that man. N'Golo Kante. Oh, that's phenomenal football by Chelsea. Oh, trying to slide in Kovacic there. Christian. That's a throw in to Chelsea. Gabriel, stop whinging. Let your football do your talking. Stop moaning. You're good enough players. You've got good enough players in this team, Manchester City. And they're having a word to him again. Let your football do your talking. Tuchel lost the final last year with Paris Saint-Germain. Come to Chelsea. And he's had a fantastic impact, not just on English football, but on the European stage. Now, oh, Chilwell. Kovacic couldn't quite find Chilwell at the edge of the box. I know, you love to see it, Chilwell. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's not like you dive all over the place, Kyle. Most of the times I've seen Kyle Walker at the deck. Yeah, that's a foul, though. Mount has shown he will do well in the Euros. It's all right. Fingers crossed, Andrew, but you never know with England. Remember when we used to have a midfield of Gerrard, Lampard and Scholes? We played Lampard and Scholes, or we played Lampard, Scholesy on the wing in a 4-4-2. So, unsurprised we will play 5 at the back England this year. Ball whipped by Chilwell. Clearance by Diaz. Pulisic. Bit more maturity there in the play. Slow the game down. Don't have to constantly go forward. 8 minutes left here, Helen. 8 minutes remaining plus injury time. Manchester City deep in their half now. Going down the left-hand side. They can't lose now, can they? Oh, don't say that, Ginny. You've jinxed it now, lads. If there's one football club and set of fans that know about coming back in games, it's Liverpool fans. Anything's possible in football, mate. That's the beauty of football. You could be 5-0 down within 10 minutes left, and if a team's good enough to come back, they'll come back. As we've seen from both sets of these teams in Europe and in England, in the Prem as well, both teams have got fantastic talent still left on the pitch, really. It's in these moments, in big European occasions, big matches, the real creme de la creme rises to the top. Chilwell need a bit of experience now, as Piliqueta's telling him just to calm it down. Don't be too gung-ho. You wouldn't think City were in a European final getting beat. There's no press at all. There's no agency, no rhythm to their game in terms of their pressing. Nothing really. It's not like they're getting beat 2-0, 3-0. It's still 1-0. Even if City did get a goal, there's still a lot of time to get a winner before the full-time whistle. Asnil, thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Hope you're having a lovely night. Let me know your thoughts on the game. City in the box here, and it was a great opportunity for Aguero. Cut it back, man. He went for the ball over the top. I don't understand what he's seen there. Shocking decision by Aguero. Mendy's all day. Everything is possible for us now. Not them, Manx. Chelsea playing with their heads now. Spot on there, Eamon. That's what you need. I'm off to check out Pep's face. Giddy, enjoy it, La. Enjoy it. We do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. And for every single one of you that has dropped a like on the video. If you don't mind dropping a like if you haven't done so already, would really help out the channel massively. And a thank you to every single one of you entering the last 5 minutes now of the Champions League. Oh, what a ball! Done. How's that? My man, is that Kyle Walker? Or Walker's just absolutely sliced. Full on sliced the Chelsea team open. Diagonal ball. Why has no one got on the end of that? That's shocking. Aguero, man, you'd expect a player of that quality or Gabriel Jesus to get on the end of that. Pep's face will be a nice shade of red, low. Fingers crossed. The ball whipped into the box, headed back by Gabriel Jesus. And that is phenomenal defending by Christiansen. Tuchel, you love his passion. Tuchel, coming from the Bundesliga. The German managers. You've got so much passion for the game, which you love to see. Jurgen Klopp, similar in terms of his characteristics on the touchline. You love to see it. He's shouting to all the Chelsea fans. And great to see the fans back in the stadium. We are on the 86-minute mark now. Approaching the 87th. Let me know your thoughts on the game as well. Big night for Chelsea. Could this be their second European Champions League? Drawing level with Nottingham Forest. I think Man United have won 3, haven't they? 3 European Cups. Liverpool with the 6. And that's a yellow card to... Sorry, who's being booked there? Oh, it's Gabriel Jesus being booked there. And that is ideally what you want from a Chelsea point of view. Slow the game down. Stay on the floor. And the refs having none of it. I was right. City have lost their heads, Andrew. It comes down to experience, mate. Similar to when we played Real Madrid this year, mate. In the Champions League. You need experience within your squad. And City's European experience in this big stage is still time for City to come back into this game. But big moments require big characters. And Kevin De Bruyne going off was a big, massive miss. Similar to when we lost Salah in the Champions League against Real Madrid all those years ago. Moments in football hang on moments like that. But Chelsea, if they go on to win their second European Cup, very much fully deserve it tonight under the performance. That's it. You take the yellow. Good tactical foul there by Chelsea. I think, is that Pulisic? Has he been carded? I'd be very surprised if he hasn't. Can Chelsea be a bit more compact now as we approach the 90-minute mark? 1 minute left of normal time. And for everyone watching, I really do hope you have a lovely night. Whatever you get up to, lovely day tomorrow. Let me know what you've been up to. I will be live at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Cheers. Oh, the ball is ricocheting all over the box and it's cleared by Chelsea. Oh, that was a great opportunity for Manchester City. The young lad from Manchester, Phil Foden, with a glorious opportunity to put City back level. Couldn't quite get his feet sorted. There was Chelsea bodies flying left, right and centre in terms of getting that ball away. And it worked. Manchester City, 7 minutes added on. Christ almighty. Where did he pulled 7 minutes from? I know Kevin De Bruyne was down injured, but bloody hell. Gonna was 7 minutes ago here. Long way to go. Calm it down, Chelsea. Bloody hell. Jorginho's remonstrating with his teammates there, telling them to calm down. 7 minutes, Andrew. 7 added, Eamons. 7. Can Chelsea hit them on the counter-attack now? Christian Pulisic, that man Havertz, he's been my man in the match. He's been phenomenal, the German. That man, N'Golo Kante as well. Great performance by all of them. Where did he get 7? Helen, I think it's from Kevin De Bruyne, I think, when he went off injured, obviously with his concussion. He was on the floor for quite a while, trying to help Pep, obviously. I'm surprised Fergie might be in the stands for the amount of minutes that was. And that throw into Manchester City, deep in their half. City now, one last push in the last couple of minutes here. Kyle Walker, that's shocking. You're in the Champions League final, getting beat 1-0 and you're losing the ball there. And City, a couple of nasty tackles here. City recycling the possession, going down the left-hand flank. Riyad Mahrez with his head up. Couldn't quite find the City player, Christensen. Lovely clearance away. Don't know why Kyle Walker's asking for another ball to throw into Manchester City. Would he go for the long throw-in? Guardiola's having a word. He knows the camera's on him. Walker with the ball in. Throws in. Stones up. Christensen with the clearance. Rugby clearance. Edison's on the halfway line now. Go on, someone shoot. Edson on the halfway line. Lovely ball into the box. Basically a Hail Mary. Whatever you call it in NFL. A clearance away by Chelsea now. Can Chelsea hit them on the counter-attack? And N'Golo Kante, if he gets his head up, he will. And that's another sloppy foul by Manchester City. Fernandinho. That's what you want from N'Golo Kante. Tuchel looking like he's just farted and whiffing it. He's whiffing his farts all over the place. But yeah. Fernandinho now 3 minutes into the 7 added on now. 3.5 minutes on the clock. 3.5 minutes left for any possibility of City salvaging this year's Champions League. And that is a goal kick for Edison. Kai Havertz, phenomenal performance. Everyone, who's been your man of the match tonight if this score does stay 1-0? For me, a lot of key performers. I've really been impressed by Kai Havertz tonight. Really held up the ball very well. Timo Werner, I know he got taken off in the second half, but I don't think he's been man of the match, but he played very well. N'Golo Kante, the World Cup winner. He's a phenomenal player. Fantastic player. Leaves everything on the pitch. What you love to see. No one can ever hate on N'Golo Kante, whatever team he does play for. Chelsea City with a long throw in now. And that is the ball's in the back of the net, but it's a Chelsea free kick. And John Stones is having a word with the ref. Come on, Rudiger. Don't be wasting time, lad. Get up. You're a big lad. Oh, he's been absolutely sandwiched there between Diaz and Stones. How are we doing, Lee? Cheers, matey, for tuning in. Havertz, Andrew's gone with man of the match for Havertz. Havertz, man of the match, Eamon. Very much I'd agree with that, lads. His hold-up play has been phenomenal. And obviously for the goal, he took the goal very well. Last 2 minutes now. Chelsea looking like they're winning this second European Cup. 2 minutes. I tell you, the City players are looking dejected. Aguero's going to be going on holiday to Barcelona in a couple of weeks' time. Gabriel Jesus is through here inside the box. Don't give away a foul. Oh, Christensen, phenomenal defending. He's played fantastic. Touch wood, touch every wood, piece of wood in your house, everyone. What a performance by the Danish lads. Ball whipped in. Well, threw in by Kyle Walker. Ball's all over the box. Aguero! Oh, no, it was Marder, sorry. Oh, that ball just stopped in the air, didn't it, everyone? That's agonising. It's a yard over. It's a yard over. Mendy's right-hand side corner at a goal. Top right post. Sorry. Apologies, I've been going for about 2 hours and 10. But yeah, right. 30 seconds left for Chelsea. And that's more 20 seconds. Oh. Chelsea, will they be the winners of this year's Champions League? 5 seconds left. And as the ref blows the whistle, Chelsea are this year's Champions League winners. Mendy, you love to see it. Phenomenal, fantastic story for all those Chelsea players. Fantastic to see all the fans experience that opportunity for all of them anyway. Nothing better than seeing your club win the Champions League, is there? Hey? Aguero, we get saying that. Full-time, spot on there, Eamons. Let's quickly get to our update and our scoreline. Aguero. I'm all made up for no Gallagher after the rubbish he was saying. But yeah, thank you to every single one of you that has tuned in. We'll be still going for a couple of minutes now. Not going to jump off straight away, but thank you for everyone that's continued to support the channel. Dropped a like on the video. All the new subscribers as well. Really do appreciate it. And the City fans and the players are looking very dejected. This was more or less their year. Kai Havertz just shows all the Chelsea players left Everton on the pitch tonight. Andrew, yes. Bye-bye, City. A step too far. Full credit and respect has to go to both sides. Phenomenal in the Champions League this season. Our mighty Reds will be back next year competing against amongst the European elite. Thank you for the commentary, Jack. Top job. Really appreciate every single one for tuning in. Well deserved for Chelsea. Rock on, Tommy Schukel. Spot on there, Stu. Made up for Chelsea. Well, I don't like both. I don't like both of them, but if you had to pick one, it would have been Chelsea to win tonight. But Tuchel, obviously losing the Champions League last season with Paris Saint-Germain. And it's like similar. If you lose as a manager of the Champions League like Jürgen, he come back to the Champions League in the final and won it with Chelsea. I think Roman Abramovich will be very happy. What a season we're going to be having next season, Reds, or as any fellow fans out there as well. Liverpool, we're going to be back fighting amongst the top of European football and the Premier League. Chelsea off the back of winning the Champions League. A full season for Kai Havertz and Timo Werner back into the Premier League. Phenomenal. They'll be strengthening. Chelsea City will not be happy with losing the Champions League. They'll be wanting to go back into the Champions League now next year. And will it be a similar story of previous losers in the Champions League, of losing the Champions League and then the year after coming back and winning the European Cup? But absolutely phenomenal game of footy. Great to see all the lads on the pitch. As a neutral, it was a great game of footy. No defensive nonsense. And N'Golo Kante, look at the man. Oh, he's absolutely phenomenal player, but he's an absolute top-class lad. Pep's still looking for a holy grail without Messi. That's how you're aiming. So much easier when you've got Messi. Even when you've got multi-billions in your bank, you still can't win a European Cup, can you? Good night, Reds. See you all on the other side. Ellen, have a lovely rest of your birthday and night. Reds, I'm going to have to love yous and leave yous. Thank you to every single one of yous. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. for a daily Liverpool news roundup. Have a lovely rest of your night. Enjoy it. City. And I mean Chelsea. Chelsea are the Champions League winners at the 2020-2021 European Cup. You love to see it. See you later, everyone. Cheers. Cheers for the watching. You're very welcome, mate. Good night, Reds. Thank you to every single one of you for all the continued support as well. See you later.